I used to be a TV journalist, worked all around the country, and then one day I interviewed a farmer for the 6 o'clock news and I decided that he was okay and I married him. My name's Stephanie Trethewey and I'm the founder and CEO of Motherland, and I live on a beef farm in central North Tassie with my husband Sam and our 2 little kids, Elliot and Evie. So I gave up life in the city to move to Tassie, which is my husband's home state. I was not at all prepared for what motherhood would do to my life. I'd moved to a farm, I was isolated, and it was just the perfect storm. I was home with a baby and struggling with my mental health, and I got very angry because I thought, if they say it takes a village to raise a child, where the hell is mine? So Motherland began as a simple podcast, which I started sharing every week from my dining room table. Ordinary rural mums have the most extraordinary stories and no one was sharing them, so now we get up to 8,000 listens a week. And then it kind of took on a life of its own. I started researching and realised that more than 50% of rural mums don't have access to a mothers group. So I thought, why don't I create Motherland Village, which is Australia's first online rural mothers group program. So we had the podcast, the program, we started thinking about events, a scholarship fund, and so I realised that really this needed to be a charity. So Motherland held our first national conference in Tassie, and it brought together over 250 rural women from across the country, from every state, for 2 incredible days in Lonnie. It was all about building connections, reducing isolation, filling our cups and having fun. And yeah, I think it was mission accomplished. I've worked in media, I've worked in corporate, and I never quite felt like I was where I belonged. And so I've been able to take all those skill sets and take my own motherhood journey to do this. So I'm just going to keep going for as long as rural Australia needs me to.